I decided to ask you this. Sometimes you say that balancing one's chakras is not that what you point to is total acceptance of what is. I have done quite a lot of effort lately to be in and bring me back to presence each day, but the clock does not yet go around. Do you point to a more open heart, not meaning a heart chakra, love and acceptance to both myself and my neighbor as well? I like when teachers say it's important to love something that is always is, the greater me who is above me, but I catch myself trying to understand what they mean. Thank you. I don't know if I would say total acceptance of what is. Maybe I have said that before because I say so many things and I can't remember them. But my preferred way of speaking is like this expansion back into that which accepts already. There is that which is watching, that which is experiencing, is absolutely accepting everything. There's nothing it rejects. If you don't like consciousness or watching, you could say, this moment rejects nothing. Whatever you want to say, it rejects nothing. Nothing. Nada, 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 ooh. Nada, 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 ooh. Boof, boof, ooh, boof. It rejects nothing. What love. What love. So who you are now rejects nothing. That which is watching now, that which is looking out the senses or through the senses, rejects nothing. It's in total acceptance of what is. There is nothing that is out of place. Isn't that fantastic? There's nothing that's out of place. Yeah, what else did you ask? Like your essence loves everything. It is love thy neighbor. And like that coming forward more, it loves naturally. The person has judgments and has dynamics, and that most probably will never end. It will expand more to this truth, but will never be empty like consciousness is. Ever. Yeah, baby! This is it, baby! But I can catch myself trying to understand what they mean, yeah. Understanding a meaning is only for somebody that feels uncomfortable. It's not understanding. Understanding comes and goes. It has relevance. It can settle the mind to an extent. But in the end, there is this moment, there is this looking, this empty looking, and understanding comes and goes. It's always in time, understanding. And what's been pointed to now is the timeless. Ramesh used to call it, the timeless is the vertical, and the story of you is the horizontal. And in between they meet. It's just so beautiful. So the cross, so you imagine in between they meet. And there's nothing wrong with the horizontal, but it's just that when you're identified, you're only in the horizontal. You've forgotten about this vertical of what you are, the timeless. And so understanding is in the horizontal. Yeah, it can play part to settle the mind down and understand things and put things in perspective and calm down the chakras. But this moment, the vertical, is the freedom. That's what's always here. That's what's never lost in no matter what situation. I think that's why I personally, this character, was drawn to it. Even though you could say at the same time the character's story is an illusion and there was no one that's drawn to it. In the apparent story, there was a being drawn to it. And what I loved was it is a freedom in everything. It's not in conditions. So there is a freedom in, if you're in a prison, a concentration camp, an airplane crash, a tsunami, whatever it is, it's the freedom right here. If you're dying, right here, the vertical. And then the horizontal, the person, has reactions to that, and that's the apparent lifetimes. The person is apparently happening. But the freedom isn't found in that. So if the person becomes very afraid, it's not about stopping the fear and not being afraid. It's finding that stillness in the fear. It's knowing that stillness in the fear. It's knowing who you are in the fear. And that's what unconditioned love is. It's so beautiful. Yeah, baby, yeah. Thank you so much for your question.